You guys, Nick's Book Nook here. I cannot believe we are already in June, nearly halfway through the year. I wanted to do a quick wrap up of all of my reading in May. So far, May was my best reading / listening to month thus far in the year. I did a total of 18 books, so I wanted to do a quick yes, no, maybe to rank them all. So let's get to it. And organization is key. So I logged them all in my journal, along with my other book club journal, along with my third book club journal, just to keep track of everything. So I can easily reference this. Starting with all of the books that I read first, this was the first book for May for me. This was my book club's book last month. This is The Last One at the Wedding by Jason Rekulak. Maybe. Next up, I did 2 Weeks in Tahoe by one of my followers, Erica Everett. This is a great summer romance. If that's not your thing, then probably not, but for me, I'm going to give this one a yes. Next, I have Blackout Girl by Amber Lee Lorraine. This book takes place in my town. It was a super quick read, and this was sent to me by its author. Really, really fun read. Read this in a day. I have to give this one a yes, definitely. My next read was Fearless by Lauren Roberts, the last book in the Powerless trilogy. My husband's reading it. I do own it, but I don't feel like owning it, though. No. I have not wavered on this. I'm sorry. It's not a good series. My next two reads were Firefly Lane by my favorite author, Kristen Hanna, and its sequel, Fly Away, again by Kristen Hanna. These are both an absolute, without a shadow of a doubt, 110% yes. Loved them both. I can't even decide which one I like better. I think we all know by now I'm absolutely obsessed with this series. I don't think this author could write a book that I did not give anything under 4.75 stars, so yes. Next up, I have this super dark, super twisty thriller / horror book by one of my followers, Heather Brown. I talked about this last week in one of my videos. Absolutely. It's very dark, so it may not be for you. Check for trigger warnings, but for me, this is a definite yes. Releasing 10, the newest release in the Boys of Tommen series that I just finished up last week. This is in competition to be my #1 read of the year, so obviously it's 100% yes. Okay, now on to audios. My first listen of last month, well, it actually started in April. I finished it early in May, was Local Woman Missing by Mary Kubica. I'm going to give this one a yes. I really, really enjoyed this one. Next was The X by Queen Frida McFadden. Absolutely. I was very pleasantly surprised with this one. I feel like this is one of those Frida books that's not talked about super often. I really liked it and actually did not see the crazy twist at the end coming. Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintera. Absolutely. I went into this one not really having super high expectations. I loved the format of the audio. It was about a podcaster, and in between each chapter, it would break up and give you episodes from the podcast. I thought that was really clever. Yes, all the way around. Next, I did do the audio for The Tenant just because I got too impatient waiting for it to come. Thanks, Barnes & Noble. I'd give this one a yes for Frida. If you've never read Frida, I don't necessarily think I would start with this one, but this was good. I liked this better than The Crash, her most other recent new release. Now we're kind of backtracking because I'm doing my listens now, and I did listen to the third and the fourth book in the Boys of Tommen series, Saving 6 and Redeeming 6. Again, 110% yes. These are definitely superb novels in every sense of the word, and the audio is no exception. I loved the narration, I loved the accents, I loved the dialogue, the witty banter. Just, if you have not read this series, stop hearing about it and just go do it. Next was Razorblade Tears by S.A. Cosby. I feel like had I read this book, I would have given it a yes. I wasn't a super fan of the audio, so for audio, I'm gonna say maybe. Mercy by Jodi Picoult. No, wasn't for me, sorry. Great and Precious Things was my last listen. I finished that up on the 31st by Rebecca Yarros. Maybe. It was all right. It was definitely not my favorite Rebecca Yarros, let alone aside from Fourth Wing. I have read a couple of her other books that I just all liked better than this one. I found it uneventful, anticlimactic, predictable, and just kind of cheesy overall. So for me, maybe more towards no. So my current listen is finally, after like God knows how long, The Perfect Marriage by one of my new favorite authors, Miss Geneva Rose. I'm about 70% done that one. I freaking love this book. I cannot wait to listen to The Perfect Divorce. And my current read is The Secrets of Us by another one of my faves, Miss Lucinda Berry. I'm enjoying this one as well. I'm about 30-ish% done that one. So far, both of those are shaping up to at least be a maybe yes, so stay tuned for my thoughts on those later this week. Thanks, guys.